What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another hunting boot camp. Today I am talking all about these Coot Decoys and why I use them. So if you've watched any of my hunting videos, you'll notice that I actually take these out quite a bit, and I have three main reasons for why I run these, and I guess we'll just jump right into it. So the first one, to kind of borrow a phrase from fly fishing, is match the hatch, meaning to match what's out there, to match what you see when you're hunting or scouting. And in my area, that's a lot of coots. You know, any basically stationary body of water, anywhere in the sand hills, there's rafts and rafts of coots, and they just look more natural out there. So that is the first reason I run these Coot Decoys, in that it just looks natural. You know, it's something the ducks are used to seeing, and that kind of ties into my second point, which is they're also a great confidence decoy. Now, I'm not running Coot Decoys because I want to decoy coots. I think I've maybe shot one or two coots my whole time, you know, being out duck hunting. I'm not out there to shoot coots. I don't really care if they decoy or not. If I have live birds in my spread, obviously that's not gonna hurt me. But these are more of a confidence decoy as well to ducks. You know, they land with the big rafts of coots. They're used to seeing those big rafts of coots, and especially in the sandhill lakes that I hunt, they just add a little something that makes the birds more comfortable landing there because it looks more natural, it looks more realistic, which is a big part of what I try to do with my decoy spreads, is be as realistic as possible. So, you know, match the scouting and confidence decoys. And the third reason I really like to use these is it's something different. You know, I really preach being different in my decoy spreads. I try to embrace that, do things that other people aren't doing. And by that I mean, you know, you think of the typical decoy spread, maybe 24 mallard decoys and some goose decoys. You know, I try to break away from that. I try to be as close to the species that I'm scouting or that I've observed in those areas as possible, because it looks more realistic and it's different than what every other decoy spread runs, you know. So these Coot Decoys, there's not a lot of people that run Coot Decoys, especially where I'm at. You know, I've literally loaded up my kayak and there'd be people at the boat ramp and they're like, "You shooting them mud ducks?" Nope, these are just to make the birds a little more comfortable landing in my spread. But they couldn't believe that I was running Coot Decoys. So, you know, it's just doing that something, that little something extra that other people aren't doing, and that could be the difference between having a very successful day on a, you know, especially on public land when there's a lot of people hunting, versus getting skunked. And the fourth reason, and this doesn't really pertain to me, but I'm gonna throw it in there, is Coot Decoys are super easy to make. Now, I know I went out and bought this. This is a Greenhead Gear oversized Coot Decoy. They were on sale at a local Cabela's, so I was like, I'll just buy them instead of mess with, you know, painting up old duck decoys. But all they are is black and some white on the face with some red stripes and red eyes, and you've got a Coot Decoy. So if you got any old decoys and you've got coots in your area, you can make your own Coot Decoys pretty easily. But those are the reasons I run Coot Decoys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you out there, guys. See ya.